Hello, Victory Star. My name is Foolhardy, and welcome to my second deck profile here on the channel, the fourth one overall, and a very long-awaited one if you guys listen to our Victory Star podcast. It is with a Butterfree deck in Expanded, and we have the deck list up on the screen here. I was smart enough to pull it up ahead of time because I once again could not remember. This is a list we created about a little over a year ago, before the 2017 rotation. So about a year and a half ago, I suppose. Wait, my timeline may be wrong there. It might have been before the 2018 rotation. Yeah, that sounds more right, because this Butterfree is not that Butterfree. This Caterpie is from whatever set that is. And yeah, what set is this? I don't know. Anyways, so this Caterpie and the Metapod and the Butterfree are... it's very gimmicky. Let me say it this way. Basically, the Caterpie and the Metapod both have the adaptive evolution ability, meaning you can evolve it during your first turn or the turn you play it. So, theoretically, we can get a Butterfree on turn 1. The entire point of this deck is to use Butterfree and mainly use the Psybolt attack, which does 30 damage for 1 colorless energy. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed, which works perfectly with Victory Star Victini, which is actually where I came up with the idea. The name for the podcast is from this deck specifically, because I really enjoy Victory Star. It's just a cool name, and it's a wonderful ability that lets you flip a coin twice. This worked somewhat well before the rotation, and it's destroyed by the concept of Guzma, because if they have a Guzma, they can get out of paralysis. There's just a lot of ways they can get out of paralysis right now, and this deck is now only available in Expanded because the Metapod and the Caterpie are no longer in rotation. Almost everything else in this deck can be run in Standard. I mean, you take out the Scorched Earth, you take out the Ends and the Sycamores, minor adjustments, and this could be a Standard deck. The Oranguru, the Tauros, the Victinis, the Lurantis and the Fomantis are both legal. It's this darn Caterpie and the Metapod, and the Caterpies that we have right now. I mean, this Caterpie is wonderful, but it does not have adaptive evolution. This Metapod is a Metapod, but it does not have adaptive evolution. So if we get a way to quick evolve back up to Butterfree, that is extremely essential, because Caterpie and Metapod cannot do anything. We also do decide to run Fire Energy in this deck with the combination of Scorched Earth and Heat Factory Prism Star, because Butterfree does attack for completely colorless energy. So it's a handy time. But let me stop wasting your time and let's go ahead and get into a game. And I just want to let you know now, we're more than likely going to lose this game. This Expanded is a mess. When this was built, it had the idea of Standard in mind, the Standard at the time, and Expanded is a black hole abyss that I'm not really a fan of. I'm actually going to choose to go second, because I'd like to get the first attack off if I can manage to get Butterfree. That would be decent. Our starting hand is... yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. We got a mulligan, so didn't make a huge difference. Last time in my deck profile, we ran Zygarde, which is probably my strongest deck. And I still managed to just barely squeak out a very close victory in there against the Gramble. I'll be shocked if we win a game here. I'm not really going to be afraid to... That's not great. It's okay. There's some options we have here. We do have Professor Sycamore. We do have Timer Ball. We do have Scorched Earth with some Fire Energies. So, it's still possible we can get Butterfree. And Butterfree, if we're up against a EX or a GX, can be doing 120 damage with a Choice Band, because the Lurantis adds 20 damage for each Lurantis to our Grass type attacks, which... 30 with Choice Band, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Never mind, it does 100. I don't know how to math. But if we use our second attack, the 80 damage one, which we actually do use somewhat frequently, Dancey EX, as long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, any damage done to this Pokemon, done to your Pokemon by opponent's active Pokemon is reduced by 30. Okay, so Dancey has to be the active Pokemon. Well, that sucks because Butterfree does 30 damage. But with Butterfree's second attack, we actually can get pretty high numbers, dealing like 150 with the Choice Band. So let's go ahead and play the Scorched Earth, try to see if we can get Timer Ball. I just have horrible luck with Timer Ball. as you just saw. I think what I'm gonna do, let's play the Fire Energy and let's play a Scorched Earth. See if we get anything out of that. We got, ooh, that's actually pretty good. Get those out of the way, and we're just gonna play the Sycamore. Get 7 new cards. See if we can pull off a Butterfree. We do not. Floatstone is very, very good on Victini. Timer Ball, we got another Timer Ball. Okay, 1 heads. 1 out of 4. Could be worse, I suppose. But we got our second Butterfree. Not sure if we need the Oranguru yet. I'll probably wait to play the Oranguru. And let's go for Cyball. Is this a new... I wonder if this is a modern Gramble. I don't know if there's ever been a good Gramble card before the one we have right now. So it's very possible. So that is a modern Gramble. It's from Sun and Moon. Defending Pokemon can't retreat during your opponent's turn. If this Pokemon has any damage counters on it, it does 80 more damage for a total of 130. Guess how much HP Butterfree has? 130. Let's hope it can't get a second energy on it, because that would be horrible. They're also running a Geomancy Xerneas and a Timer Ball. Not sure what they're looking for with the Timer Ball. Maybe another Gramble. I'm wondering if this is a Gramble main deck. I know when the Gramble came out in Lost Thunder, it was kind of a big deal because it was really kind of the first ever like good Gramble, but this one could deal 130 for another Gramble? What does that one do? What the heck is this nonsense? I didn't know there was this whole sea of Grambles that people used and expanded. Ah, Bridget. Bridget rotated out right as I was getting into the competitive Pokemon game, because I really started playing it competitively right about the time Sun and Moon started. And Bridget's been gone for quite a while. Does that have any side effects? I can't retreat. That's not a big deal. Okay. I'd rather play that Fire Energy because I'm going to Cynthia this turn. Gramble or Tauros? Do I need Tauros this game? I don't know. What is everything? 150 is the most you have? We can do some decent damage with this thing. Might be good to keep it just in case. If we get a double Carlos. Kind of weird a Gramble deck. It's not even... He better have Lost Thunder Gramble. I'm just going to feel so confused. We'll put that down just in case we need it later. And let's go for the Cynthia. Speak of the devil. So we don't need our second Victini unless he kills it. Let's get a Caterpie down. Would have liked to see a Fomantis, but that's okay. Instead, we're just going to have to hope for the Paralysis because he cannot evolve out of it now. And that's where Victory Star comes into play. And that's why Victory Star sometimes just doesn't matter. Because now, if he has an energy, we are in a lot of trouble. If I can get a Metapod, he's running Tierno. What kind of... Oh my gosh, I'm so glad if we're going to be playing an expanded game, we're getting this kind of weird deck. Okay, so he doesn't have an energy. That's good. I kind of want to just take the KO with a double colorless. Is there anything good? What does this do? Flip a coin. If heads, choose 3 random cards from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals those cards and shuffle them back into his or her deck. And then Fairy double colorless, 120. This Pokemon's now confused. Oh my gosh. That's scary. Okay. I just realized I don't have Tauros. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's get... Oh my god, don't rush me, please. I don't like that. Let's put the double colorless on... you're gonna die soon. Let's put it on this Caterpie, because then at least it can attack. I am not in a great position. I don't think I am. I need to get a heads. That would be great. Oh my gosh, that's 3 in a row, and 4 in a row. So what's like 2 out of like the 10 coins we flipped, and there's the energy. Oh my gosh, I better draw a Metapod or a I think I only run one Cynthia because I'm focusing more on ends. Ugh. Alright, well this is why you always put out your Floatstone Pokemon, to try to figure out what you can do. If I need to, I can let Victini die because I do have my second one. Alright, well none of this has been great news so far. You do have a 3 retreat cost. I kind of want to put out that. Oh, I don't want him to attack though. That wouldn't be very good. What a great pickle to be in. Yeah, let's Lysander that one out. And I guess we'll stall, because I have a second Victory Star Victini, so if it dies, it's not the worst thing in the world. I was wondering at first if this is a theme deck, but it's just this weird ensemble of Grand Bulls. He doesn't seem to be running double colorless energy, which is odd. I thought he would have. It seems to make sense in this deck. Both Grand Bulls attack with a double colorless. I mean, Xerneas doesn't. I suppose because you're running Geomancy? But even then, that only gets you 2 of your Pokemon a Fairy Energy. What a weird game I've ended up into. Oh, thankfully, let's Scorched Earth and get some more cards. Not exactly what I wanted to see right now. What a pickle. What a pickle. Okay. I don't want to... Okay. I run 2 or 3 of that. I don't remember the name of it, but it's an item card that gets you 2 grass Pokemon back from your discard pile. So let's go ahead and put that down, because this Victini's probably going to end up dying. Ah, screw it. I need to get some cards. I need to get something. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Revitalizer. And there's the Metapod. And we have a Fire Energy to put on that Caterpie. And we have an Energy Recycler. How many Fire Energy do we have in there? We don't want to use that until we can get maximum, which looks like could be very soon. Yeah, you know what? Let's Ultra Ball these 2 Fire Energy and get ourselves a Lurantis, because in the next turn I can Revitalizer the Fomantis. And in the meantime, we will Energy Recycler our 5 Fire Energy back in the deck. Which probably means I'm going to get nothing but Fire Energy now. But that's okay, because we can now use Instruct. And we got Choice Bands, which are not super helpful. But at least we'll be able to play them in Instruct again next turn, so it's whatever. So let's retreat and start doing some damage. Alright, that's, 1 out of 5. And 1 out of 6. 1 out of 6 we got head so far. I promise this Butterfree deck actually does get head sometimes, and when that's the case, it gets really annoying if your opponent doesn't have a way to switch, because at that point they're just losing to a Butterfree. So it can be a lot of fun. Unfortunately, Victory Star does not stack. That's annoying. That's why I didn't want to Revitalizer. Oh, it's okay. I didn't realize that was a flipping attack. I should have. I'm pretty sure I actually said that. And that about went as perfect as it possibly can, because now we can get a 0 card hands. Let's put those Choice Bands down. Revitalizer. This is turning out okay. I promise this is the first time I've tried recording this too, and it's actually going somewhat not horrible, which is uncanny. I mean, nobody's taken a prize card yet, to be fair, so it's not like it's a very strong game, but it's something. All right, so we've had 1 out of 6, 1 out of 7. Hey, we got one, 2 out of 8. 25% chance on what's actually a 50% chance to get heads. So might actually be 75% chance. I don't remember how the odds worked out. Yeah, but either way. Lovely. So now he has to play a Guzma. I don't think this deck runs Guzmas. I don't think I've seen anything new besides Sun and Moon. Grand Bull. Yeah, nothing else. Oh, okay, Netball or Nest Ball and Timer Ball. Which, I mean, you get those from probably just theme decks. Tierno is not new. What a weird deck. It's so odd that it's not Lost Thunder Granbull, which I get. He's not playing a discarding hand, so, you know, it's whatever. Should I save the fire energy? I think I run 2 energy recyclers. And I just put a bunch of fire energy back in there. So I'm going to go ahead and Scorched Earth. And I got a fire energy back anyways. Let's just see if we can at least take a look at our deck. I may not take any cards out, but never mind. That's fine. You know what? I didn't want to anyways. That would have been a waste of my time. I guess we'll just take the first knockout of the game finally. We actually have a second Fomantis too. You know what? Just, yeah. Oh my god. Okay, 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10 heads. But there's another Caterpie. We finally... Oh wait, when did they take a prize card? What did they... Did they KO a Caterpie of mine? Did they KO a Butterfree? They must have KO... Oh yeah, they KO'd a Butterfree earlier. Gardevoir EX. Okay, if this Pokemon and your opponent's X Pokemon have the same amount of energy attached to them, it does 70 more damage. Oh, well, it needs 2 energy to attack, and I have no reason to put more than 1 on me, so that's okay. And for Luminous Blade, Fairy Colorless, discard energy attached to this Pokemon. I feel like he probably just had these 2 EXs he opened, and he's like, well, I gotta build a card. I gotta build a deck around these. Xerneas's have done literally nothing. Diancie is annoying, though it's less annoying now that I have Choice Band and a Laurent. Oh. That's not good. That's okay. I gotta make a choice now, whether I go for Mantis or Caterpie. We got 2, so in theory there should be 2 more Butterfree and Metapod in the deck. But there's only 13 cards left. I should have another Revitalizer though, so let's go Caterpie. I also should have sent out Victini. That was a very amateurish mistake on my part not to send out Victini. If you have it, always send out a Victini. I also should have 2 ends left, and I haven't drawn any ends yet. And there's the Revitalizer I was hoping to see. So let's get our Metapod. Not great. Don't know what would have been the better Pokemon to take there, actually. Saying it out loud. But we have another attacker, and that's all that matters. Okay, I'm going to take the KO here. So let's just go for the Cybolt. No need to switch it out beforehand. That's 11 and 12. Okay, so 2 out of 12. This might be the worst record of Cybolt Victory Star combo I've ever seen. 2 out of 12 heads. I'm so happy I'm recording it right now, so at least you guys could witness this astronomical fate. Another Xerneas! This one's not even Geomancy. Okay, so choose 2 of your bench Pokemon. For each of those Pokemon, search your deck for a Fire Energy card and attach it to that Pokemon. Shuffle the deck afterwards, and you are getting ready to attack with... Oh, that's not good! I'm causing that to do 110 damage. And I have no idea how I'm going to kill Diancie. Actually, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 50. Oh my gosh, if it didn't have that ability, I would one-hit it if I had a second Lurantis down. That's just heartbreaking. But that's less heartbreaking. Do I just try to stall it out? Actually, I'm going to try to stall that one out instead. Because I could potentially take 2 prizes off that. And I only have 10 cards left in the deck, so I gotta be careful of that. Wish I had a Choice Band right now, though. That would've been nice. Doing 50 damage, though. We'll take it out after, like, 4 turns. And we got one! 3 out of 13. And he can't evolve unless he's running Mega Gardevoir? Could he be running? Oh my gosh, no way. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. His attack does 30 times the number of fairy energy attached to all your Pokemon. What the heck? What kind of weird game am I playing right now? Oh, so we got an N, which we can save till right when we're about to deck out. Yeah, let's just attack. We are getting heads, though, now. This is where you actually see the strategy come into effect, though. If we can just keep paralyzing him, he doesn't seem to be running any kind of Guzmas or any kind of Lysanders, which wouldn't help him in this case. Maybe there's an escape rope in there. The Great Ball failed him. I think is he just trying to get rid of his cards at this point? He's looking for something. He's clearly Togekiss. Oh my gosh. You don't have bench space. What are you doing? Okay, if we can keep doing this, if we can hit that 3 more times. Actually, if we can hit 1 more time. Wait, how much HP does this thing have left? 110, 80, 90, 100. I'm doing 100. I need a choice band. And I only run 2 choice bands. Which means I could retreat and knock it out with Butterfree. I know. I gotta save the choice band for the Dancy. That's the only way I'm gonna knock that thing out. I need 1 more heads. No, please. No! I should have just knocked it out. No. And now it can retreat. Ah. Ah, that doesn't kill. That's cool at least. That's actually probably the best possible news, because if I can knock this thing out, Gardevoir's a pretty much guaranteed knockout. So. Oh my gosh, you were being quick on me today. Alright, let's go ahead and retreat you into the other Butterfree. And let's go for the big boy damage. $100 damage, force it to switch out, meaning we will actually kill it next time it wants to come out if I can get enough energy on it. That's an interesting choice. I think I have another Guzma. If I have another Guzma, that might be game. Because I can knock this out. And I can knock that out. And he still has to knock out 4 Pokemon. Oh, he's out of Fairy Energy too. No, he's not. Okay, I misunderstood what that shuffling meant. He's running a ton of Fairy Energy. What the heck? How many have we... Is there 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, at least 14. Can you give me a second, please? Okay, I need to find a Guzma. That might work just as well. 80, 90, 100. I'm not knocking this thing out, but I could paralyze it and stall for time. That's what I want to do. Come on. Oh my gosh, that's unbelievable. How can I be that unlucky? Tierno. You know what? Maybe he'll... I was going to say he's going to deck himself out, but I'm going to have to end. And that's just going to put him... That's another energy. How is he running so many energy? Is this a weird theme deck? Did I miss something somewhere? You know what? Please shuffle my cards back in my hand, by the way. That would be fantastic. You should be running Victory Star if you're going to be using that attack. Okay, double colorless. If Taurus had damage on it, that would be wonderful. Okay, so... Is there a Guzma in there? I have no idea. Oh my gosh, who do I put that on? Do I put it on Tauros? Give me a second! Alright, I'm going to hold off on the double colorless. I don't need to use it yet. How many energy do I have in here? 3. Yes, let's use that. Get some more cards in my deck. Because now I have as much as him. So we're at the same cards right now. Which is going to suck if I end. Okay, so Whirlwind would take the KO, but then he's going to KO me. Can you just give me a moment? Screw it, I'm taking the KO. I need to get a good price card. If it's a Guzma, that's a really good situation. It's an N. Not horrible. This does mean I only have to kill one of the EXs now. And he sends out Gramble. You might be a friend if you help me win here? Question mark. I didn't expect this game to be going for like 20 minutes, by the way. This has been intense. This has been a lot more intense than I thought it was. I thought Butterfree would just get steamrolled by... man, I've been running into some crazy things. When I've tried a few expanded games, none of them go very well. Oh, you're going to be attacking? But you won't knock me out. You only do 120 and you'll confuse yourself. What does that do? Wait, what does that do? What does that do? Each player shuffles his hand deck, then draws 3 cards. Your opponent draws 3? What? Oh, you can only play this card. You have more prize cards than your opponent. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Screw you. That's great. All right. Well, lovely. That's fantastic. Can you give me a moment, please? How much do? You do 50. Whatever. Let's get rid of that. All I'm getting is fire energy now, and that is my own darn fault. Let's see if we can get anything better with N. I do not. I do not get anything better. And I'm doing 100 damage. Wait, can I paralyze him when he's confused? I'd much rather paralyze. You know what? That's fine, because hopefully he'll hit himself. That will be lovely. I don't want to lose this game because of nonsense like that. And he hit himself. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, what's in my discard pile? There's 2 Caterpies in my discard pile, and there's 2 Caterpies in play. Crap. Okay, that's... Can you give me just a second to think, please? Alright, so you 2 are not going to be used. I just want to look at my deck and see what I got in here. Butterfree from Mantis Pharma, and apparently no Guzmas. Guess I know what my price cards are. You know what? Let's go ahead and get you, because something's going to die soon, and I have a feeling I'm going to need to damage. So if I can get a good buddy here... Nope, got a fire energy. Actually, that's fine. Alright. What are you at, 120? Okay, let's go ahead and take the KO. Which is good, because if he sends out one of his EXs, we win? Hey, there's Heat Factory Prism Star. Not been helpful. Actually, Scorched Earth has been quite useful this game. I think we might win this game. What is he going to send out? If he sends out an EX, we win. If he doesn't send an EX, we probably can't win. Because we are doing 100 damage to Gardevoir, which is a kill, and we're doing 100 damage, which is actually 70 damage, which kills... Yes! Oh, TNC! Holy crap! I know, it's not a victory to beat this weird thrown together Grand Bull Fairy deck, but... Come on, you can't tell me this hasn't been a super intense game to watch, okay? Because if you say that, you're a liar. This has been going back and forth, back and forth. There's Wonder Sage to take the KO, but it's okay because little Butter Bay is going to come in, sweep it up with the KO, and make it a victory. Let's not waste any more time. Whirlwind, TKO, and force it to switch out just to add insult to injury. And what are these last 2 prize cards? Apparently no Guzmas. Oh, am I only running 1 Guzma? I think I'm running 1 Guzma and 2 Lystanders. That makes a bit more sense. But we got a victory. Oh, we got a pack too. You know, let's go ahead and open that Forbidden Light pack. Forbidden Light, if you didn't know, is a fantastic set because it includes both DNC and Zygarde. So I highly recommend, if you are looking in the market for any packs, to go ahead and get some Forbidden Light packs, because they may give you such wonderful cards, such as... Rockruff, Skrelp, Witlio, Snover, Scatterbug, Unit Energy, Gabite, Amaror, Bonnie, which is wonderful in a Zygarde deck, and... Heatran. Well, at least we got a Bonnie. But that is going to do it for this deck profile. Sorry it took so long, guys, but make sure to check out the Victory Star podcast, uploaded every weekend, usually sometimes on a Monday, on all your favorite podcast apps, including iTunes, Google Play, Podbean, Stitcher Radio, TuneIn Radio, and so many others more, probably. And follow us on Twitter at VictoryStarPod. I'm on Twitter at Heart Attack. I forgot my own Twitter handle. And I'll see you guys next time.